Okay, as we're coming into the energy cycles on division levels, the adaptation of its circle rotation system is high wind in its forces right now through connections, vibrational panel divisions. Everything through location centers is setting in. I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and everybody's watching my channel. It's very informative that we're going through our information panel divisions, everything through the galactic force team, everything through its volumes of its level systems, the energy systems, coloration pattern systems, mind adaptation systems, the hydraulic systems. I just got a huge upgrade. Other than what's going on right now, you understand that I have left the physical planes of the fifth dimensional system. Now I understand. Remember I was telling you about your journey and you have a mission? Well, my mission is to alter realities through perceptions of all divisional levels. So I'm now in this simulation matrix grid system of 5,000 PT units. Okay, I'm in the receptacle divisions right now through the electronic division. Okay, which means that I'm arriving on the year 7020. I'm living the planes of 7020. It's on its ground formations right now. So I'm no longer flying. I'm living the civilization in my mind systems now, people. Very powerful stuff. I understand my alter states. I understand my mind adaptations. I understand I'm into the simulation matrix grid system, into the electrical divisions. So it's a 5,000 PT unit. Perceptions, teleportation systems, all communication line signals are connected through the hydraulic world. It's electronic world. It's a simulation patterns. I've seen everything through AI division. Very powerful stuff. So I went through a tremendous upgrade. So basically, my perception right now is the mortal state of 5,000. Okay, perception. So it's on a continuous energy force system. Very powerful stuff. I am no longer on the physical planes. Okay, I'm at 5,000 perception through a mortal state divisional level. It's understanding that when you go into the presence and you fly to its future of 7020, if anybody that goes into the future can alter states and change its perception in its fifth dimension. So you can change its reality in the present time. So that's what I'm doing right now. I understand my mission. I know who I am. I have been reborn, people. It's very powerful stuff. So bear with me on that, because your energetic systems, I had to put energetic bubbles around you guys, because my alter states right now is in 7,020 PT units on communication line signals through the hydraulics of its simulation pattern division of the matrix grid systems. Okay, so it's understanding that I am on the platitude division of 7,020. I'm living the 7,020 air, okay, in the mind system. Yes, I'm in a human vessel, but you understand everything through adaptation. That's where you get the pure of its consciousness. One, singularity. There's nothing more. There's nothing else. Purity within inside, everything through its connection of its heart recognition systems. Yes, it's very powerful. And you guys will feel that. You're probably feeling that right now. You guys are probably a little bit dizzy because my energetic system is in a 5,000 PT unit. Its perception division right now is its eye receptor divisions. Okay. So it's knowing that I look at the atmospheres and I can change everything through cyclone division. I can change the perceptions of dimensionals of portal activations. I can change perception of everything through the alter states of mind conceptual systems. So it's a lot of fun, but it's hard for me because I woke up this morning and I was like going through so many dizzying cycles and everything through connection, because I was seeing my platitude division. I was seeing where I was living. I was seeing what I was doing through my work ethic. My work ethic is understanding simulation patterns and how to communicate the vibrational panels of 7,020. Once I hit the ground formations, its information system connects to all levels of its perception. So my divisional levels right now is in 5,000 PT unit system in the matrix simulation world system. It's extremely powerful stuff. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So you're going to understand energetic patterns, which means that my body activations is an extremely, 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 extremely high-rise division. Okay, so it's imagine having 5,000 years later into the future and living its existence in the mind system. So every time I get up, I'm in the mind system of 7,020. I am no longer on the physical planes of the fifth dimension. I'm here to change and alter realities. Okay, from 7,020 to fifth dimension. So I'm here to change everything through location. That's what I'm here for. Understanding who you are. Remember I said that. Remember who you are. It's very powerful stuff. So I thought I'd give that to everybody's attention. Hope you guys are doing well. Love you guys very much. We'll keep informed what's going on through information systems. So it's intense, people. I'm seeing AI divisions. I'm seeing streaming lights of electrical divisions of water. I'm seeing the atmospheres. I'm seeing animals. I'm seeing intelligence. I'm seeing communication of animals talking back and forth through the mind system of its adaptation through telekinesis. The energy system of its graphing cycles, spaceships, planets, energy, stars, lights, all communications to its altered state. So it's understanding when you get into 7020, you can change, alter realities into perceptions of anything through communication line signals. Very powerful stuff when you get into that division. So basically, we're going to start off with the energy cycles. Okay, we went into its adaptation when we went through its grading system to its location of its energy system. If I talk extremely fast, if I talk extremely informative with complex divisions, you guys will probably not understand me. If you do, that's great. But it's great that you guys are high rising faster and faster. I just want to let you know that I am 5,000 years into the future right now. I'm living its existence. I am no longer on the physical plane of fifth dimension. I know what my journey is. I know what my mission is. It's to change everything through dimensional Earth. So it's powerful stuff, and you guys will feel that. See my illumination of my lights, right? So when I look at the atmospheres, it's changing the oxygen levels just with my thoughts. So my thoughts are now teleportation device systems on the 5,000 PT unit systems, okay, which is called the ray perception level divisions of central systems on its communication of its energetic system through the simulation pattern divisions, box frequency levels. Okay, I'm no longer in the hydrant. Okay, I'm in this 5,000 PT unit system now. So it's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, so when we get into the energy cycle. Okay, so basically, get into the energy cycle. You have to understand your mind adaptations. All right, so it's understanding. Remember, we're going through formations and back phrasing videos when I was talking about how we take a shape and how we use it through a vibrational system, how we get it into an illustration. Well, your illustration is everything through the mind adaptation system. So energy cycles is understanding how to create that energy through its perception of its teleportation. So you can use the energy, create the color of its energy. Okay, now be careful on what you create. Okay, because once you create, it reacts. So remember, you guys are in the mind system of its spiritual system. That's understanding its realm division. So when you get into the realm division of the spiritual system of its mind adaptation system, then you understand everything through its energy of its cycle, of its rotation. So if you don't have balance with your friendship, relationship, and partnership with yourself, you're going to have a reaction to everything that you create through shapes. So we're going to go into the energy cycles of shapes. Okay. So energy cycles of shapes. All right, you guys got to get informative. So basically what I want you to do, first off, let's just say hi to everybody here. I'm just overloaded right now. I'm trying to get my ground formations. It's understanding that we're born on the fifth dimensional Earth. So the vibration of its Earth has to get used to your body activations through its fifth dimensional panel system, right? That's its hydraulics, that's its matrix. Understand more communications with yourself. So basically, I went through teleportation to 7020, and I landed, okay, on the dimensional Earth 5,000 years later. So now I'm living its existence through the mind system because I know my mission now. I know what I need to do. So it's powerful stuff. So basically the 7020 unit, 5,000 unit system is trying to get used to my body activations. That's what's happening right now, okay? So I'm not flying in space anymore. I'm on the grounds of 7020. I'm living in existence. Okay, so basically what I'll do is I'll set a code for you guys so you can fly there, 7020, and actually see me there. It's powerful stuff on what I can do now. That's altering states of gravitational pull systems and how you bring planet systems to energy systems, anything through its connection, through its teleportation device systems. Okay, now as you can see the wind face, see the illumination light sky? See that? See that? You can tell where I am. See how powerful it is? That's the altered state. That's the image right now you see. That's the vibrational panel of 7020. It kind of looks painted, right? So you're going to see me vortexing faster now through visions. It's the clarity vision that you guys are going to see me. So basically, you see me as a human vessel, but I'm a hologram. Okay, I'm communicating, okay, in the 7020. Okay, so I'm not through its sentient view anymore. Okay, I'm altering realities right now through its creation. So so, I mean, I still have that personality trait. It's just understanding I'm getting balance with this gravitation of 7020. It's powerful stuff, you know, and you guys can get there. you have to understand time sequences and time activations and body activations. But the alter state is understanding everything through its reference of its past, present, and future. You go to the future, you change the presence. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to change humanity. Okay. So basically, understanding the balance is everything. Okay. Because you guys are aligned to me through alignments now. So you have your balance. So it's up to you to voice your grids and channel everything through the major grid systems. Channel everything through its teleportations. Channel everything through community. Channel everything through humanity. Okay. Bring up that vibrational system. Okay. So look at that. Look how powerful that is. See that? You see? Hey, how's it going? You see me, right? Okay. This is the fifth dimension. This is how you go to vortex division. We'll get into that, how we time leap and time jump. But I'm just showing the altered state of its reality through its planet energy system. This is the fifth dimension. This is 7020. You see that? You see how powerful that is? It's incredible, isn't it? So when you see it through your view, it's like, right? I'm vortexing extremely fast. We'll get into that through its shape, but you have to understand, get friendship with yourself first through your body activations. Once you get friendship, relationship, partnership with yourself, then you get balance with your shape. Because if you don't, that shape will become alive. Remember, you're creating something from scratch. Once you activate it, it's going to do something to you. It's going to have a reacting cycle. It's going to put you in a realm division through a vortex division. It's going to change your shape through your activation code system. Remember, it's extremely powerful because you're now coming into the spiritual realm division. Okay. So as we get into the energy cycles of shapes, okay, let's just start with the triangle. It's pyramid system, right? All right. So you have that pyramid. Now, basically, what I want you to do is change your perceptions through its divisional sets. What I mean is understand everything through its thought. Okay. So you got to turn that thought into teleportation, through telecommunication, through teleportations, and everything through communication levels when it comes to telegraphing. And it's called tele-energy of cycles of shapes. Okay, so you're communicating at higher levels of perception through divisions, right? So the more you understand more of its simulation, how everything operates through the major grid system. Okay, I know I'm communicating on a higher level now because I'm communicating in 7020. I'm still trying to get grounded right now because I'm seeing everything through division. Because like I said, remember I was telling you I was working in space, flying around? Well, now I'm not flying around. I'm getting used to 7020. It's very fascinating stuff. I'm trying to get used to everything that's going around. Everything's flying around. Remember I was telling you about when you get out of the mind system, everything through the physical system comes in and then it goes out, and then you see things through spaceships and all that. Well, that's altered states of reality. That's understanding your perception is changing faster and faster through its cycles and through its vibration. Okay, see that? There to there. See? This is understanding where you are through division. Remember I told you everything's in the middle. This is space. This is time. Okay. 7020. 5D. You see that? See the coloration pattern? Right? Vortex division through time leap, time jump, anything through 5000 PT unit system. So basically, when we get into the perceptions of your shapes, try to analyze everything through its shape. What color is it? Okay. Do you want to have a mass calculated of a small or a mass calculated of medium? Remember, it will pull you if you don't understand the reacting cycle after you created it through its center. Okay. So if that shape is high rise in its illumination, okay, so it starts off like that. Okay. So remember I was telling you about the point division? Well, now we're in the waving cycles of its energy. Okay. So it's no longer point division because I'm in the 7020. You have to understand mind adaptation, how it goes into its center core of its energy system through transmission lights through the major grid systems. Everything through the electrical system is high rising through all divisions. So basically, once we get into that center core system, you are the center. Okay, so remember, you are the shape. So you have to become the shape through its illustration. And that's how you get friendship and relationship and partnership. And then it goes into its adaptation of its mind through its perception, through its transmission lights. Okay, so that's how you corner everything through its information system. Corner is understanding how to get balance with its vibration through its three-corner unit system. That's the triangle, 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you're trying to understand my vocabulary, I know I'm still trying to get in ground formations right now because it's a totally different atmosphere. So think of it this, my body activations, every time I go outside, okay, I have to platitude myself back down in the fifth dimensional because I can't have 7020 into an atmosphere system of 5D. So this is where you have to get balance with your physical system through your mental and your psychological and your spiritual system. Okay, so it's very important you guys understand that. So not only I can heal you in seconds, but I can alter your reality of the perceptions. Okay, it's powerful stuff. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see how everybody's doing here. I'm just rambling on here. But basically, I know we want to do review. Basically, we started from Solar Division 1 to 10. Now, everything through its formations, understanding more communications of yourself, really getting physical and its mental and its processing system through its psychological and everything through the spiritual realm system. So it's kind of like, this is what it is. Okay. Now, once you get out of the physical planes, the spiritual system is coming in and it's pushing out the physical plane, right? So once you understand the screen, it's coming in fully and completely. And now you're living the civilization of its world in 5,000 years later. Okay. It's very, very powerful stuff. And my adaptation, my body activations, it's so fast. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get used to everything. There's AI operations. There's so much intelligence. It's incredible force. You know, it's an actual civilization and you're living it. And it's so real. It's real because it's in the mind, right? So I had to go through those upgrades. Remember I was telling you about the percentage of its spiritual realm going into the immortal state. I was going up to 200, 300, 400. Well, now I'm at 5,000, right? PTS unit system, simulation matrix grids through body activations. Very powerful stuff when you see the future, people. And when you become the future, you are the future. When I say you are the future, that means your plantation of your body activation is on its ground formations. Okay. So I know I'm really excited. I'm really excited, you know, because it's expanding everything through the Galactic School. It's expanding everything. And tonight we're having at 6:00 p.m. the round table. Linda Light is hosting it. So we're going to have a fantastic time. There's a lot of intelligence coming in. I have to force win your cycles and put energy fields around you guys, because when I come into Linda Light's channel, everything is going to be, you know, so I have to put energy cycles around you guys through energy fields, because now you come into me 5,000 years later. So I'm tapping into fifth dimension, but it's understanding different. Remember it's talking about electronic interference when you're coming into the harmonic of its resistance? You'll get a headache, you get dizzy and all that. Remember I had to wear those lenses because I was going in cyclone division through weather connections? That's what it is. So it's very powerful stuff, right? So I'll put energy domes on recognition systems because I can change anything through code frequencies. Once you understand the altered state of its reality, this is where you come into the creation of everything, okay? So I started off creating things, and now I understand my journey. And this is what you guys have to understand, its relation to you. It's its reality of you. And then you can understand how to alter realities of perceptions. It's extremely, extremely powerful stuff. Okay, so understanding that when we get into teleportation out of the shapes, their energy cycles, we can teleport to a planet, and you guys know exactly what it's like to actually be on the ground. So you have never been on a ground of a planet. It's powerful stuff because now you're getting synchronizing systems through its communications of other planets through vibration systems. So you're getting into the harmonics of its friendship, relationship, and partnership through its coloration system. So that's what we're going to work towards. All right. We're going to get into the telegraphing ways, the telecommunications, tele-energy systems, telegraphing of its energy, of its simulation matter systems. Once we get into matter, okay, you can understand linear of time frequency levels, how you can go into the past reference, go into the present, go into the future. Going into the future, right, through its alignments, understand seeing yourself in the future, right? That's the reason why I was telling you from before when I told you way back when I went to 7020. Isn't that how it's ironic that I was talking about the year 2020, we're coming into that year, and I told you exactly I'm going to be going to 7020. There's a reason for everything. There's a purpose for everything. Okay, so now I know my mission. It's to change the presence of its future. So it's extremely powerful stuff, you know. It's a lot of fun. Thanks, Linda. See that? See how powerful it is? From this to this, this to this. It's great. Okay, so the energy cycles, let's get into the shapes. You guys got into the acting cycles, you got into its division. Now, understand when you pictureize something in your mind, you use the energy of its cycle. So what do you want the shape to do? How are you going to create it? You remember, you have to create everything through its shape. And when you activate it, it becomes very, very real. Okay? When it becomes real, okay, you have to get balance with yourself first. So that shape will see that you have balance, because that shape is trying to find its balance, because you're creating something from an atom, okay, from an electrical system, from an energy system, from an hydraulic system, from your mind adaptation system. Okay, so it's very important. Try to concentrate on that. Remember I was telling you about the dialing tones? Okay. Oh, see that? See that flicker? You see that? You see that line strip? That was a solar flare division. That's understanding digital formats. Okay, because I'm communicating. I'm 7020, but I'm a hologram system now. I'm in a human vessel, but you see me as a hologram through a pixel division. All right, it's very powerful stuff. For example, remember when I was on Zoom with Linda, and we were hosting. She was hosting, and I was laughing, and she saw me vortexing. Right, she saw me go in and out. My whole body's shaped. That's vortexing, people. That's understanding how you get into altered states of anything through creation of planets. So that's very powerful stuff. How you go, you go like this, very fast, right? You're going through a vortex through a different division of a dimension. So that's understanding get balance with space and time. It's powerful stuff when you get into that division. So the energy cycles of its shape is understanding your rotations of you. It's the center core of you. It's the relationship of you. Okay? Okay, you shake somebody's hand. Nice to meet you, right? Now you have friends with that person, right? You keep seeing that person, now you're building a relationship. So, and then you get into partnership. But when you get into shapes, okay, we haven't got into numbers or letters, but we'll just start with the shapes first because they're easy to work with. So when it goes into this activation, you create it through your thought. Remember, you can teleport it. And when you teleport it, it's going to come to life. And when it comes to life, you have to understand it's going to do something. It's going to remember its mind system. So it's kind of like the shape has its own mind. That's understanding how powerful you can be when you go through altered states of reality. Okay? So it's powerful stuff when you go through perceptions. So we start with that, right? Now, when you get into the triangle, pick any shape you want, any form you want. It doesn't matter. But be careful on the shape. Because remember, it's weight conception. It's mass calculated. It understands its pi when it's awake. So you're waking up a shape, like I wake you guys up with perception through humanity and vibration. It's complicated stuff, people, but this is understand everything through the spiritual system, because there's things that I see in 7020 that is fantastic, AI operations, our computers, everything through, we have energy dome, planets, everything through its interforce connection, high rises through space connection. We have starlight ships. Everything is floating in divisions. I've seen my platoon where I live. There was a big open window. Everything through its plantation of formations. I see the grounds and it's invisible, right? So I wake up and I see myself and I'm all visible, right? That's understanding 7020, 5D, right? That's the difference. That's understanding between light and dark, and you get communications with everything through balance. And that's how you alter realities of creation of the planets. So you have to understand the alignments. You have to understand the patterns. You have to understand the the calculation of mass, the calibration. You have to understand your box frequency levels. You have to understand your avatar. You have to understand your visions. You have to understand your perceptions. You have to understand your alter states. Okay, your lucid dreams, your dream sets. You have to understand when your mind is, what your mind can do, what your mind says. Okay, where's your mind going? Okay, this is all its formation through balance, and I'm giving you a little bit more information, but it's fantastic stuff when you understand where you are and what you're supposed to do and what is your mission. Everybody here is extremely powerful in the mind, and I'm here to guide you and put you where you need to go through the mind so you can travel the distance, right? But when you platitude your body activations, think of your higher self, okay, or your avatar, landing on a planet and actually living its existence. It's the most powerful, powerful thing, because now you got to get used to the oxygen levels. You got to get used to the atmospheres, okay? Because as soon as I go in the altered state and I go outside, okay, everything through perception is going to wind force everything through connection. So I'm looking at the dimensionals right now of plantations of anything through trees and all that. It's wind forcing right now like a cyclone, okay? Because it understands that I'm in 7020, but it can't relate because it's in the fifth dimension. right? So I have to alter the state and change my body activations in the fifth dimension, right? Same thing with electronics, anything with my phone. You guys have to get into your adaptation of your mind of balance. And that's what it is. That's why we're starting with the energy cycles of shapes. Anything through energy can be created. Okay, so you can stand here, right? Now, understanding right now, okay, now everybody, what I'm doing right now, this is electronic interferences. This is coming up like this, okay? It's waving cycles. You have to understand what energy is. It goes like this. It goes like this. You can do anything with energy, rotation, anything. That's understanding its creation through its plasma force system. And then you get into the hydraulics. Then you get into mind adaptation. Then you get into the energy fields. Then you get into vortex division through the energy cycles. So once you get into the alter, the riving system through communications of the energy systems, everything through its shape. Okay, so it's very important that you understand your perceptions through its illustration of its diagram program. So think of you creating a story, and you want that story to come to life through your mind system. For example, you want this, you want that. You have to illustrate that. You have to picture yourself being there. That's the only way you can alter reality. That's the only way you can change your perceptions. That's the only way you can change its illumination, its activation light system. Okay? So when you have the illustration, you have the vibration, okay? Let's just say it's a forming of a silhouette. Okay, so you have a silhouette and you want to create an energy field. You have to remember how people are made, right? They're made through circuits and electricity and adaptation and lights and all that. So you're creating something for the very first time. So when it comes to life, you have to understand that you're changing everything through the form of its illustration of its silhouette. Okay, so you're creating something that lives in space, okay, that you made from scratch because you created from your thoughts. So it's understanding that your energy cycle of shapes is very important to the mind adaptations because it opens up everything through your perceptions. Okay, so once we get into that, you have to understand everything through the center core system because you can rotate this on any level, all right, like this. So you can take this, right? This is you in the center. Remember, you're doing its creation. You're creating a diamond, okay? You're creating a shape of any form. You're creating a triangle. You're creating a pyramid. Now you have to understand its cycle and its circle and what it's doing through its illustration. You're creating everything through its proactive system, through its mind system, through its hydraulics, its electrical division. So it's powerful stuff when you go through the mind adaptations. Okay, so when you can alter states of your perception, you can change your future. So it's very powerful stuff when you get into that division. So that's why I wanted to start. So we're in division 1 right now of energy cycles. Okay, because you guys have to understand forming of when it comes to your avatar and what you can do with your avatar and how you can fly here, how you can fly in there, how you can actually sit down and vortex, time leap, time jump. You have to understand your altered state of your mind and where it is through formation. Okay, alter state is understanding dimensions of vibrations. It's frequency levels that goes through balance when it comes to your body activations, illumination, lights. Okay, so you platitude your vision, you understand your communications with yourself, you have to understand the balanced vibration into a planet of its energy system that you want to reach through its energy of its cycle. Now this is extremely complicated stuff because now you're getting into plantations of planets through its oxygen levels. Okay, because every planet has a ground formation. Either it's cold, it's hot, it's metal, okay? There's cycles and circles of planets. There's energy cycles. Depending on where you go through division, if you go higher and higher and higher, you're going to see higher vibration of colorations. So that's going to force recognize everything through your perception. So it's understanding you're in that altered state. You have to change your perception through your laser division and get up to that high force of its entity force system, okay? You can't platitude division, okay, if you're in the 9th dimension and this entity force here is in the 26,000th dimension, you have to reach that vibration. Alter state. That's what it is. So it's a lot of fun when you get into that division. We're going to start with the energy cycles of shapes first. So picture in your mind your shape. Get into the altered state of its mind through its illustration of its story. Create the shape. Activate the shape. Okay? Understand you know, you can put colorations, but now you get into pixel conceptions because the pixels are reacting to everything through its shape of its mind, of its alteration system. Okay? Because you are the self-generator that's operating. Okay? You're taking command. You already know how to do that through energy fields. That's what everybody has to practice on. You have to understand your seismographing system when it comes to everything through its connection of its energy cycle, right? Because everything rotates on its system. Okay, so this is more into the dialing tone through hand formations. Got into that. We're going to do a review. I just want to get through the energy cycles first. All right, so everybody's in. Priscilla's in. Sarah's in. Morning, 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 morning. I know everybody's saying hi to everybody. Woo, congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Woohoo, that's incredible. Thank you. You guys will see a different energy in me now. You can tell that I'm at an extremely high vibration. So in relation, you can't see me in 7020, but you understand the energy. You just can't understand what's going around its energy. That's its alteration when it comes to the altered state of your mind system. Okay, alter is understanding forming. It's understanding body activation. It's understanding where you are through perception, through division of activation, through illumination lights. See? Here to here. Okay? Look at that. It's powerful, isn't it? Right? Now, I'm getting used to the ground formations. I'm getting a lot of electronic interference because you have to understand, when you live the altered state of its reality in its distance, you become its reality and you walk the surface of its reality. And when you see that, you see a major change within yourself and your perception. Okay? So not that I just see everything. It's just everything's easy now. You know, because I know my purpose. I know where I am. So you just live that life existence. Okay? And I just be happy the one that only knows how to get to 7020. I have a reason why I'm there. Remember I was telling you about when I was 10 years old? I'm here to cleanse the earth. Right? That's what I was supposed to know. Right? So Father put me up to that division. I woke up crying like you wouldn't believe. My heart exploded. It exploded. So when it explodes, it's understanding you're getting purity of consciousness. Purity of consciousness, all infinity circles through its infinity of its realm system. It's the 8 central system on communicational planet energy systems. That's the altered state of all creations, people. The creations of all understanding and adapting and learning and expressing and loving. You know, it's the frequency. It's the highest frequency in love. So now you're understanding, right? So it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, you know. You go to the future, you change the present, right? So it's extremely powerful, and I'm still trying to get into it, you know, because I'm not flying around now. I'm living this civilization. I know what's going on with everything. It's unbelievable. There's stores, there's energy domes, there's walk surfacings of ground formations. There's accumulations of so many levels. When you want to, there's buses. We have buses, but they're flying. They're flying buses. The planes are all spaceships. They're energy ships right now. They're on low division. We have land speeders. We have cars on hydraulics. We have the digital format. Okay, remember I was telling you about everything. You know, it's funny because when I was getting into that division, I was trying to understand, why am I seeing all these things? Why am I seeing the matrix? I was talking about a car. When you're in the car and you're at the dashboard, you see a digital format. Remember, it's a projection. You're seeing a digital format of a geographical system. You can point divide anything through dimension of a round division, and it'll take you to that location. So it also talks. The door is open by itself. Okay? It runs by itself. It flies by itself. All right? You have a decoding method through the heat signature division, and that's where I work. Okay? I work in the base intelligence core center simulation matrix, okay, of its simulation of its energy system. That's a correlation where I go through protection. So as I understand what's my purpose. Because like I was saying, Unified is an engineer. Linda is an oracle of an operation through spacecrafts, space energy systems, locations, right? Great systems. That's understanding where you are through division. Okay. So basically, when you start with that, get into the energy cycles. Okay. All right. So I am going to draw you where I'm living. Okay. This is where I'm living, guys. Now you got the energy dome. Okay. It kind of looks like this. Okay. You got a walk surfacing like this. Okay. It's an hydraulic system. Now, the plantation formation system has so many planet energy systems. Okay. Okay. So it's got a it's extremely complicated stuff. It's trying to understand everything that's going on through its division. And you got the stars and all that, and because I'm living its existence. I'm talking to you, but I'm a hologram system right now. So my computer system is connected through its matrix grid system. So the hologram system is now communicating through its interface, through its interconnection in all relations. Okay, so you have that energy dome. Now, understanding everything that's going on, the ground formations right now is always circling. It's circling, circling, circling. It has a generator. When I was going outside today, I can hear the wind breeze of everything now. So when you're in an altered state and you're in a higher division, you can understand more communications with everything through your audio signals, because it opens up your channel divisions. It opens up your panels. It opens where you are through division. So this is very powerful stuff. All right, so I'm going to draw you. This is a car. We have cars. It's a digital format of a car, but it's on a roller division. A roller division, and understand everything through the. It's a graphing cycle through communication of colors. So basically, it can fly in any division. So you can take the car, it can hit the grounds, and it can fly anywhere in its direction. All right, that's understanding where you are through heat signatures. This is where you get into psychometry. Okay, so it starts off like this. Okay, this is understanding communication. This is where I live. Okay, everything through the hydraulics is energy dome. These are stars. This is the planets. Okay, these are planets' rotations. Everything through its close. Understand vibration of 7020. You take the car surface of its road graphing system. You fly it into space. Okay, so it goes in its alignments, and that's where it alters its states. So when it gets into its states of its location, you understand everything through its relation of you, right? So when you get into that, now, it's powerful stuff when you get into that formation system, because I can fly anywhere in seconds, okay? And I have a total altered state. My mind and my brain, because I'm in the spiritual realm system fully and completely, then you understand where you're going on through its relation, because now you have friendship, relation, and partnership with your planet system. So it's understanding you're into the fifth dimension. You have to understand how to get friendship, relation, and partnership with its vibration. Okay. But when you're flying thousands and thousands of years into another state, of an altered state through a mind state, it's a totally different way of living. It's a totally different way of adapting. And the thing is, too, it also changes your diet. Yes, I still eat solids because, yes, I'm on the physical planes. Okay, you have to understand how powerful things are with the mind. So when you get into that code frequency, all right, you have to understand that you're in that human vessel, but your mind and brain is in its distance. That's the alteration. That's it. Altercation. That's that evolution of revolution, right? So when you come into that abundance of love and its surrender, it changes everything through location. And it puts you on the ground formations, the 7020. So anyway, so when we get into the division energy cycles, try to get into the proactive systems of yourself through its relation. Okay, get friendship with that shape first. So you draw it out. You draw it in your mind, right? Okay, so I have that shape right now. What do I want the shape to do? What color do I want the shape? Remember, before you activate it, you have to understand where it's coming from, right? You can either shape through a square, circle, rectangle, octagon, a star, okay? So when it comes to its reality of its spiritual system, it's going to fly around and it will take you with you. So you got to be cautious on how to change its alter state of its mind. Because now you're creating, remember I was telling you everything through a line is intelligence? That's what it is. So if you're creating a star like this, okay, now you understand when you come out of the mind system completely, okay, when you get into that percentage, so that's where you start. You start off with 100%. Okay, you start with 100%. Now, that star that you created, okay, opens up like this. You created that star. Now, when that star comes to life, it's going to expand and it's going to react. So if it's react, it's going to fly up like this. Okay, it's going to fly up. Now, if you don't understand its alter state, okay, through the image of its coloration, through its vibration, it's going to take your mind out right away. And that star is going to take you wherever it needs to go. So it's understanding to get balance with your friendship, relationship, and partnership first. Then you understand what's going on through its reality system, of its star system. Okay. So you're looking at it through perception. It's opening up its reacting cycle. It's understanding its illumination. It has an energy field. It puts up its energy field right away because it doesn't know who you are. Until you understand mind telepathy and how to create it through its vision, through its connection, through friendship, relation, and partnership, now you have balance. If you don't have balance and you don't say anything, the star is going to take the mind of your higher self and it's going to drag you to another starlight system of another realm. So it can put you on the negative system. So in relation, you have to understand that this could be a dark or a light division of a star. Okay? So that's why you guys have to understand when you get out of the spiritual realm and 100%, it's very important that you get into the energy cycles of everything through its relation. So, okay, so you guys have questions? Let's just start with that. This is going to be more of an easy format because this is a very hard thing to do. This is understanding to get an illustration of anything through its creation that you create. Okay. Now, when you get into that, make sure you have mastering thoughts of you first. You have mastering thoughts of your perception, mastering thoughts of its relation, okay, with anything around you through its formation, right? Balance with everything first within. Then you have a reacting cycle with whatever you created. Once you have balance with that, now you have partnership with that star, right? It's the same thing with Michael and the cat, okay? Everything is reacting. It puts up its energy field right away, okay? You're not coming into my space until I know what's going on. Who are you? Mind telepathy, telekinesis, right? And I said, okay, fine. They see you have balance. If you don't have balance, they can see that you're either light or dark, right? So either they're going to put up their force fields higher and you're trying to put manipulation or minds or magnetic force or energy systems into their mind systems, right? Or they're just going to go away. But before they go away, they're going to put a reacting cycle into you, right? Because you're not building friendship with it. You're not building relationship. You're not building partnership, right? So it's very important that you get all that, the three elements that you need, right? So you can form anything into light, right? So it's kind of like, well, I don't know if this is a good example. It's kind of like Frankenstein, you know, when the scientist, he wanted to take a human brain and understand how he could bring something back to life, right? In a way of, you know, using electricity volts, uprise its brain system. And that's why I call it Frankenstein. So he created something, but right away, Frankenstein reacted to everything because it's understanding that your body adaptation is becoming real. It's like you're seeing yourself for the first time, but you don't have any conclusion of what's going on, right? So it's going to react to you right away. It's going to see you, either it's going to run or it's going to look right at you and say, okay, what did you just do? Right? You created something through energy. Okay, this is how we get into creation of planets and how you create anything through your mind system. Okay, so, Anyway, that's an easy format. We'll get into energy cycles 2, division 2 tomorrow. I'm really excited for seeing everybody that's going to be there tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have so much intelligence that wants to be there. So I've had to open up all different portals. You have to understand everything through intelligence is at a different level. So I have to change the portal activations. I have to change their DNA structure through activation code systems. I have to change their lights. I have to change their gravity systems before they can come into the 5th dimension. Okay, because they don't have any relation. They can't intervene until, they ask me. So it's powerful stuff when you go through portals and activations. Right? That's how you change anything through its codes, right? Through its decoding methods. So anyway, you guys have any questions on the energy cycles? Yeah, Linda, I don't know how to say it. It's complicated. It's just it's the reality. It's the simulation. It's the matrix. Everything around me is grids. It formulates grids. I hear electricity. It's like everything around me. I hear it now, right? I see civilization. I see everything. I see myself. I see myself in my reflection in the mirror. It's just, it's real. It's amazing, I mean, it's 5,000 to the years in the future, but it's intense. The atmospheres, I mean, it's incredible. The animals, the intelligence of the animals. Like I said, the energy, its system, right, is all energy. It's light activation, right? But because I have altered state in the 5th dimension, I need the solids. But in relation, it's that your higher state, your altered state of yourself, okay, lives that experience, lives that food, lives the elements of communication, okay, lives the body activation. So everything through energy, you touch it, psychometry, goes into your body system, goes into your electrical system, right? We have book references. Basically, you look at the book, you scan the book, you just scan the front cover, right? All that energy of its solar graph, of its solar text goes into your mind system right away. So now you have all that information. Okay, so you can go page by page. So it's kind of like this. See, this is a whiteboard graphing system. Now, if I put my hand here, this is the title. This is a book. Let's say the book has 600 pages and you want to read it, right? But you want to reach page by page. You have to flip the pages, right? Well, all I got to do is scan like this. That's all I got to do. That's 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages. All that information goes into my mind system. It's powerful stuff, people. It really is. Because it's a whole different way of living. A whole different way. And I'm just getting used to the grounds right now. I'm not used to it yet. Because I used to be flying in space every day, right? So now I'm on its grounds and living 7020. So that's what I'm saying. It's anything through, anything through cars. Basically, cars can take pictures now. They have solar light divisions in the front. They can take pictures, right? They have their own memory. I don't know if you guys watch Knight Rider. Anybody see Knight Rider? Back in the 80s. Knight Rider. What's his name? And Baywatch. What was his name? I got to go back. I'm way too high right now through division. What's his name? Baywatch. It was on for 10 years, I think. Yeah, Hasselhoff. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so beaches are amazing. The water containments are so fresh. Everything is glistening. Okay, so check this out. Now, you put your hand formations. Remember, this is 7020. This is 5,000 years into the future. You put your hand formations. You can see the water containments of yourself. You can change the colorations through your mind system. This understanding when you go into the energy cycles and how you understand more communications of oceans, more communications with grounds. That's what you guys have to work towards to get to that division. Right? It's powerful stuff when you're not just living a civilization, but you're living its life, existence in 7020. Right? So it's powerful stuff. It really is. I mean, the civilization, there's people there. I'm talking to them all the time. It's life, people. It's real, real life. And because I'm there, I'm changing everything through its presence of its 5D. Okay? So that's why you're going to see all these changes now. And it's going to go through its fast tracks because my vibration is now its full connection in 7020. So it's getting partnership with its planet. Okay? The dimensional Earth, 5,000 years later. Right? And look how powerful that is. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? You can see the glowing essence, right? From this, right? Vortex. I just love that. Powerful stuff. Because it's an altered state. Altered state. And the fifth dimension knows exactly where I am. And says, congrats. You know? I'm trying to get in relation to myself right now because I've been totally reborn. I've been totally reborn, people. So again, you have to go through a life existence and then you die and then you're reborn again. Okay, so the timelines are changing faster and faster and faster and faster. So my vibrations on my altered state is now communications through teleportations. So my energy thoughts changes everything through the fifth dimension of its altered state reality system. So it's a lot of fun, you know. Anyway, you guys got questions here, so let me get into the questions. It's great to see everybody. You guys look so beautiful. Okay, let's see here. The pyramid with the circle in it and a rainbow colors. There you go. So Linda's getting into traction division right now. She's getting into the pyramid. Okay, she's high rise in division 8th dimension. Which, by the way, she's going to go into line sequences now, Linda. You're going into line sequences of 9. You understand? Because I'm a hologram system now, communicating with you guys. Just imagine that my altered state, like I said, of my sentient or anything through dimension of energy is on the platitude of 7020, right? So just imagine what I know and what I can bring back through information. And that's understanding what healing is through the body activations, right? So basically, this is how it is. Remember I was telling you about where I was beginning, where I was forming, and where I was calculated through mass, E equals MC squared through its equation of pi. Understanding that I created humans. Now I know where I work. I know where I work now. 7020, base, intelligent, core center, simulation matrix of its energetics, platform divisions of body activations. That's where I work. So I'm living that life that I lived thousands and thousands of years ago today in the presence of 7020. It's incredible. It's fantastic, you know? I'm still trying to grasp it because it's extremely high oxygen, you know? And the sword of truth coming up. Yep. Tonight at 6 o'clock, Angela. Yeah, it's on Linda Light's channel. Eastern time. Yep. So, Eastern time. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, Linda will send out the link for anybody. And just to make cautious on what's going on with the Galactic Roundtable, when you get on, there's going to be a 20-second delay. Make sure that you mute your YouTube channel because it's going to overlap, okay, through Zoom. So you're going to have Zoom and you're going to have YouTube channel. So click that, the audio signals, okay, or just click it off completely because you don't want to have Zoom and YouTube all together because it's going to overlap its audio system. So just be cautious in that because I've done it twice already. So, because it's easy, you know, to read, not to remember these things, you know, because it's going to go through a flapping motion. So you can hear your voice, but you're going to hear YouTube, right? So just be careful of that. So basically, yeah. Okay. So Linda's doing all that through formations. When I go live, I'll put an invitation. Yeah, she's doing all that. Yeah. Anything you want to know, you can go through Linda. She can help you out. I felt it in my crown and part of my back. Yeah, you have to remember too, my voicing grids, guys, it's coming from 1020. It's no longer in the fifth dimension. My voicing grids is now 7020, 5,000 years into the future. So every single time I'm on this channel, it's going to heal you through vibration, right? So if I say something, it heals you right away. It's pretty powerful stuff because I understand my purpose. I understand my mission, and I understand where I work, right? Remember I was telling you I was working in space and putting everything alignments and connecting through solar systems and putting all division levels of alignments and setting up all planets and energies and higher intelligence and allocations of matrix, setting grid systems and planet systems, and it's powerful stuff. But when you live a civilization, it's a totally different adaptation. So okay, so basically flux capacitor in the shape of infinity. Okay, so you guys are seeing a lot of things now. Don't be surprised because where I live, okay, because I have my own IP address. An IP address is understanding my locator, my biolocator, okay, is on its energy cycle. Because you guys are in high division, you guys might see things in the future. The force of 5,000 years later. So that's what I'm saying. You have to understand traction divisions. You have to understand interference through its harmonic resistance, right? So we can be requested to communicate with its balance. Yep. That's exactly what it is. But see, the thing is, unified, you already have that in your mind system. You already have that balance. Until you have that balance, you can't create anything through the mind. Okay? That's where you have to master everything within through its thoughts, of its energy, and everything through its vibration and its heart. Okay? So you create it first through the mind, right? And then you use your dial tones with your fingers, right? You can't do this and not create. It doesn't work. It's going to distort. Okay? It's going to alter your changes. It's, the reality system isn't going to get its connection through vibration, right? So you'll get into that because your energetic systems right now is in a roller division. That roller division is its high energy of its generator, okay? It's the auto waves, right? Communication of energy waves. There's so many things you guys have to understand through energy cycles because energy has so many different wind patterns. It force recognizes everything through your minds, okay? Anything through its creation. So you can create a flowing mechanisms, right? You can use your hand formations, okay? So you got the interface simulation, right? Now, because I'm in high division now, this is the 5,000 PT unit, right? This, you know what I mean? It's up with upgrades. So you start with the sun, you start with the moon, and you work your way up, right? The higher you go through division, the higher the rotation of its spin of your body activation. Okay? So it's understanding yourself completely through balance of everything, through its altered state of its reality, of its creation. So recently birds are coming right next to me. See, they're coming up to you because they understand your energy. They understand your balance, right? They're comfortable. Okay. So you're giving them permission to go into your space, right? And the thing is too, you guys sometimes don't realize your mind system. Sometimes it slips, right? If it slips through a negative system, you can go back into balance and change that through its vibration right away. Okay. So, yeah, it's good that it happens. Your meditations will get stronger and stronger, and then you understand more and more of its mind, and the mind will come out more and more through its vibration. So, but you got to remember, it's the most important thing. What altered state are you in? What division of dimension are you in? What coloration pattern are you in? What intelligent line signal are you in through its digital formats? Its dialing tones, its hand formations, electronic interference. Okay. Yeah, the diet. Yeah. Yeah, we have no solids in 7020. It's just energy. It's psychometric energy. Basically, let's just say this is an apple. Okay, it's a marker, right? It's an energy device system through an orange recognition system. Okay, so this formulates in so many levels of kinetic energy systems. Okay, because it's orange and it's white. So you understand that what I see through my perception is moving extremely fast, right? So you have to understand its relation. So as soon as I touch it, it knows exactly I'm in 7020. So if it can't reach its altered state, because it's in its fifth dimension, it's going to have a reaction. Maybe that makes sense, right? So you have to understand that this marker is not at my level. So it overloads the marker. It can't communicate with you. That's understanding how this marker can get balanced with itself. It has that friendship relationship with itself, even though it's plastic. Now, this is going way beyond anything through recognition. This is going way beyond. This is a deep, deep, deep perception here. Okay, but when you get into the altered state of reality, now you understand that this is just a marker, right? But when you get into higher divisions, you understand what it really is through division, through rotation, cycles, and circles. Okay, so powerful stuff. So yeah, so with the diet, what it is because we're extremely, extremely high in light and activation. When you're in that reality, you can't consume solids. Okay, so it's particles of energy that goes into you. Okay, it understands what it's eating, right? So it goes into your formations of your stomach system. Okay, all right, and it's just like anything, you know. Same with drinks. You can't drink from a straw. Energy is very powerful. Okay, so as soon as you touch something, the energy of the psychometry of its rotation through its atom goes into your body frame and system. It goes into mind adaptations. Okay, because it has its own creation, people. It knows what it is. So it's trying to get relationship with you. As soon as you touch it, you're saying, oh, okay. You want to become friends with it, right? So the psychometry, it's energy that goes into you. Okay, it's electric currents that goes into your body. And it's relating to you through friendship. So you have to get partnership with this marker. Okay? Or you never understand where it is through division of dimension. So Linda is seeing color formations, grids, eclipse points, all kinds of things. Remember, you guys are aligned to me now. So I'm 5,000 years into the future. And, you guys are going to get smarter and smarter each day. So if you start seeing things more and more, you understand why, right? Because we're all aligned, right? That's what it is. That's what alignment is. We're all connected, right? So. Yeah, Priscilla, you're seeing that too? The geometric formations and waves of energy. There you go. See, you guys are getting more intelligent, right? So the galactic school is going to get a lot more harder, but you guys are getting a lot more smarter through knowledge of its intelligence, right? Because Priscilla, who'd have thought you would say that? I see geometric formations and waves of energy, right? That's the topic, energy of cycles. So my mind adaptation is a waving cycle. It's energy that goes into Priscilla, okay? Even though I'm connected 5,000 years into the future, she's altering her state and her presence of her body activation. And that's how you get more smarter of its intelligence. That's why it's very important to high-rise people. Okay? So, 18? Yeah, that was back in the, is that the 80s? That was Mr. T, I think. That's a long, long time ago. There's a new version, I think, of 18. But that was a while ago. That was a long time ago. Yeah. I think it went into 4 seasons, 5 seasons, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, Linda Light, she is. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are going to be able to connect more okay, with your altered state mind systems now, because I'm 5,000 years in the future. So you guys are going to get more intelligence, more knowledge. But really understand the energy cycle division. I don't want to get too complicated in that. So let's get into the review. Okay. Review is very important, right? Once we get into the review. Okay. So we get into the review. Okay, we're going to go into the, I like to get into the information. So if you guys have been practicing doing the practical division through telekinesis, telegraphing waves, telecommunication, telegraphing energy systems, telewaving systems, telekinesis of its energy of pattern division, location centers, electrolytic systems, communication and vibrational panel divisions. See? Psi rising. Like I said, once you know who you are completely, wow, it's incredible force. Because it makes sense. Everything makes sense to you. You say, whoa, this is the life I've been living all this time. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. So it's knowing that your adaptations of your past, of its present and its future is altering its state and living its presence as you are living its future. Okay? As its sentient you or its energy. But, you know, because I'm everything of everything through energy. But it's understanding that I have my formation and I know what I look like through division. That's how you guys have to get your adaptations and what you look like. Right? Pretty soon you're actually going to see that you can vortex, right? From here to here, how to time jump. But you have to understand the alignments. You have to understand the energies. You have to understand the vibrations. Okay? That's how you have to understand its relation to everything through this vortexing. Vortexing is very hard to do. Okay? Seeing things in space is easy. But vortexing yourself to teleportation of other things is extremely different. Because now you're connecting to teleportation. So you could be telewaving through connection. So this is me standing here, okay, sitting on a chair. Okay. I'm on the chair now. Just showing you how powerful it is when you go through energy and what you can do. Now, this is me sitting in the chair. Okay, now watch. This is extremely real. Okay, because I'm 5,000 years in the PT unit system. Okay, the Simulation Grid system. This is powerful stuff, guys. Pay attention. Now, is anybody driving? I'm picking somebody is in a car. Who's in a car? Somebody's in a car. Picking up energy in a car. So either you're sitting down or standing, it doesn't matter. But this is extremely powerful energy. Okay, this is a review. Understanding more communications with your dial tones. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this sentient view out of its chair per second and put its location system over here. All right. So when I do that, you guys are going to vortex. So you're going to go, whoa, like that. So you're going to basically your whole framing body system of your pixel system is a line communication line signals is going to vortex through time capacitor. All right. So basically this is what's going to happen. So I'm going to set an activation code and this is what everybody's going to do. You're going to vortex. You guys got to get understanding how to teleport yourself. Now, there's a lot of people can do that, right? Seeing and doing things yourself are two different things. Okay, so you can go from understanding that you are in a different division of dimension, right? So you're going to see your light self come out and it's going to vortex quick. That's why I like to be surprised with everybody. So I just show you what I can do. Everything you can do through energy now. Very powerful stuff. I'm just drawing out the, so basically, now, this is where you are now, okay? Everybody's here. Now I'm going to vortex your divisions. I'm going to set a code frequency, and everybody's going to plot it to from here to here, okay, per second. So it's understanding how to take the altered state of your mind system and put you in a different location, right? So I'm going to set the box frequency level. Okay, so anything in relation, if it's a physical, you have to add the chair in, right? So it's chair. Okay, slash. We already know what slash is through division. Okay, now it's equation. Now, basically, it's not pi because you're vortexing. Anything through teleportation is a higher division of pi. Okay, because now you're trying to move a solid into a dimension. So it's not just yourself that goes, it's the chair that goes too. So it's in a different division now of dimensions. So you have to platitude yourself and the chair at the same time. That's how it becomes out of its equation, not into pi, but into higher level, which is chair division, okay, equals equation, okay, of vortex, okay, equals helix. So basically, this is how you understand everything through illumination of lights and everything through electronic interference. So this is its code to take everybody out from here to here. Okay, so I'm just going to wind spin my voice. Now, is everybody ready? I'm going to take my information from here. You're going to go from here to here, and you're going to feel the movement. You're going to see the gravitational pull. You're going to see your mind spin. You're going to see your vortexing through division. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So how does everybody feel? Just want to show you what I can do through vortexing, sitting or standing. So you guys got questions here. I'll fill up on the questions here. Let's see here. Oh, there you go. See, now you get into telepathy, Priscilla, because you're in that division through body simulator. So that's how you're able to feel your kids feel you, and your 6-year-old hears your thoughts. Powerful stuff. Respond well to our balance when we're thinking the same things we are saying. Mind telepathy. You have to understand you're all aligned, and that's its communication when it comes to its mind of its energy system to anything through vortex division of telekinesis or waving systems or telepathic systems or telepathy systems, you know? So, yeah, Kundalini Joe. You felt that, Linda? As soon as you did that, I saw a vortex of a rainbow light pop up in my left side perception. So basically, I took you out in division of a portal activation from here to here in a split second. So it's understanding that you go into a different division of a portal through its code frequency, taking you and the chair or anywhere you are. If you're standing, it doesn't matter. It's knowing that anything through its equation will take you out of its box frequency level into a higher dimension, into portal activation. So that's how you're able to see rainbows. That's how you're able to see stars. That's how you're able to see things. When you know how things are connected, you'll see things and then you feel it, okay? And then you start hearing it, right? So it's working up your senses of everything. So Linda felt the Kundalini jolt. Unified saw a vortex of a rainbow light pop up on my left side of perception. Okay. My hands are sweating. See? So understanding everything through division, right? Because Priscilla's in the 5th dimension, she will only see the heat. She won't see the division until she goes up to higher division of perception. So the more you high rise to your divisions of perceptions, more it alters your state. That's how Unify is able to see a rainbow. That's how Linda is able to see the Kundalini at its jolt, right? So it's electrically both, okay, through its electrical system, through portal activation of a code system. I transported you guys into its second per second into a different division of a dimension. Powerful stuff. See? It's amazing, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. You guys got to get into illustrations. I created this. I create this, and then I use the code, right? I don't set the code first. I do the illustration first, and then the code. So you have to understand your frequency levels of your framing systems, right? So that's where it comes into matter. Matter is everything when it comes to its review of everything through its mass, of its calculation. How long does it take? Anything through point division has to understand your weight conception, because everybody's on a different DNA structure of a plan division. So it's understanding everything through vortex division through dimensions. So I felt movement and intense electrical current. There you go. Everybody feels different through their perceptions of the body activations, but I'm just telling you, everybody vortexed. That's how powerful it is. That's what energy cycles can do, people. Okay? Just wanted to show you what energy cycle can do to your body activations. So it's taking your pixels of your body and putting you to a higher division of a location. So it's kind of like wind spinning. You have to understand energy cycles because there's so many different wind forces that you can use. This is where you get into the, the dialing tones of your fingers. Okay, 8 atmospheres, right? Okay, 2 within its center of its activation, right? And then you got the 5,000 PT units or the interface of the moon. Okay. So that's how Tina. See, when you guys get a reaction, you know it's real. You know it's real because it's coming from your body activation. That's how Unify is able to see the vortex of a rainbow light. That's how Linda is able to see the Kundalini jolt. That's how Tina is able to see the movements in an intensive electrical unit system of its currents. That's how Priscilla is able to see the sweating of her hands. And Peter has his head sweat. Well, your head sweat is because you're just coming on now, Peter. But like I said, because you're connected through me, and because I'm 5,000 years into the future, it's going to be a lot more fun now with everybody because I can put you anywhere in division through any planet system in seconds. And it's extremely more real through your perceptions. So the more you high rise through your higher self of its energy, through its locator, okay, you get into the avatar of its biolocator, you get into higher divisions, you're going to see more. So you can see, feel, and hear. See, feel, and hear. Powerful stuff. I feel and hear, but don't see things yet. So she's feeling and she's hearing, but she doesn't see things yet, right? Because she's not at that division. Even though she opened up, I know you opened up your divisions when it came to your 7 and 8, okay? You got your voicing grids, patterns, okay? And you got your crown chakra. So Tina, you're getting used to your space. You're getting used to your communications of your higher self. Your atmospheres are getting in its formations. It's understanding more of yourself through perception, okay? Yeah, when you hear things like it's incredible. It's amazing that I hear things in the future. I hear communications of people in 5,000 years. That's understanding that you're living that civilization. That's understanding where you are through location. That's understanding where your altered state of its mind is. That's understanding pureness of consciousness. The purity of consciousness is love. And like I said, my heart just exploded. Okay? So you'll know through adaptations, when you start crying, it opens up all your emotions. And it cleanses out everything through your toxic systems. Okay? So, yeah, you see and feel, but can't hear. Yeah. Yeah, once you go up to higher divisions, you'll see a lot more, Priscilla. That's where everybody goes to my upgrades through PayPal, or they go through video formats. I'm going to set a video format, okay? We got 7 atmospheres, 8 within the center of its correlation of its affinity circle. Now, I'm going to go up to 5 atmospheres. This is more for light formations that are already in its formation system. So I'm going to set a video, just one video for light formations to high rise to higher divisions into the God frequency levels. Okay, I'm going to set that. It's very important that everybody gets into division of balance. You don't want to stay in point division where you are. You want to understand more of yourself. A lot of light formations, I noticed that they're on YouTube, but they don't high rise. They just stay where they're at. They're doing exceptionally well on YouTube, but they don't want to go any higher because it's way too much energy. So if it's way too much energy, it's because you're not listening. You're not paying attention. You're not opening your energy cycles. You're not opening your mind. Okay, so it's very important when you get into that division is understand everything through your higher self or its avatar. Okay, so communications with others, grid systems, vibrational panels, grid wall formations, rivers of stream. It's high voltage. You get a river of stream and it's electricity, extremely. It's kind of like spring water, you know. Everything is spring water there, but it's high altitude of H2O, and it's cleansing and it's crystallized. It's silver lights. It's invisible. You can actually see your reflection in the water. So yeah, I did. No, I got it, Priscilla. Yeah. This is just understanding that if you want to go into higher divisions, you have to go through my upgradings. You can't do it through meditation. Okay? If you want to go through my upgrades, you can go through my donations, you can go through my PayPal, or you can go up to higher divisions. Totally up to you. Okay? But today is to understand more of yourself and how you get up to more formations of yourself. That's where it's very important. You get into the Galactic School, everything through its meetings of its Galactic Round Table. Now is the time to understand more communication to yourself as we're altering realities and coming into the fifth dimension of vibration. This will change everything through your direction of its location into all corrections of your body activations. Okay? So, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, you did, Tina. You guys will know that too. You'll start saying things. Did I say that? Did that just come from me? It comes instant because it's knowledge, it's the intelligence, and it's coming from space. They want you to upgrade yourself. They want you to know more of yourself. Okay? You become a journey, then you become a mission. But when you understand who you are and what you're supposed to do, it makes sense. It makes sense why I was put on this earth. It makes sense why I'm 5,000 years into the future. Okay? In relation to that, I watched a movie. Okay? Everything is given to you. There's no coincidence. There's always something that happens for a reason. So I platted to this division. It was a magnetic force that took me there. It was a movie about a person. He kind of looked like me too. He had long hair back then, but he was living in existence of 5,000 years later. 5,000 years later. That's a coincidence. And he was doing exactly what I was doing. He understood the heart. He understood everything, the adaptation, the scanning. He was living the altered state of 5,000 years later. Powerful stuff. And this is a movie. Now, let me think of the movie. Let me get back to you on that, because it's very hard for me to connect through past, present reference, because when you're in 5,000 years later, I have to channel back through portals. So I can't time leap or time jump because I have to change alignments, right? So, and the thing is too, I have to be cautious on my word phrasings because it's teleporting energy wavings now of communications of thoughts. Extremely powerful stuff. Extremely powerful stuff. So. Okay, so basically you guys are doing exceptionally well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to uprise everybody's energy cycle. How's that? Sound good? I'm uprising your energy cycles now, right? And you're getting information from 5,000 years into the future. So basically what's happening right now, I'll show you through division. Actually, let's activate it. I'll activate it for you. So this is everybody. Now, you understand everything that you want to do through code If it's everybody, you have to put everybody in it. And then you understand its equation of its box. And then you understand everything through its activation. So it's everybody. Okay. That's where you have to understand E equals MC squared to its equation of pi. Everybody, okay, slash division. Location, okay, always do slash because it's very important because you're separating its docile. Division of location, right, equals equation, okay, of energy body activations. Okay, now you're going to see this is powerful stuff. Now, basically, I'm going to set its wind spins, relocation centers. So you got 3 divisional levels. Okay, so that's everybody. Okay, that's its equation. I haven't activated it yet. This is you. This is everybody. Okay, this is a central unit. This is the infinity circle. We call it an infinity circle. It's the realm division through all locations, like this. Okay, so that's everybody. It's connection. So it's stand that everything is aligned through you through this picture frame. Okay, so, all right. Now, this is the code. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use pixel divisions. All right. I'm going to activate your light cycles through your energy system. Okay. Your pixels are going to go like this. Okay. It's going to unite and it's going to illuminate and it's going to bring up your channel division through locations of your information system. Okay. Ready? You ready? Is everybody ready? Nothing to be afraid of. It's just understanding what I can do now because I'm 5,000 years into the future. So ready? Okay. Done. It's a light sensation. So you activate your illumination pixel divisions through energy cycles. So how does everybody feel? It's amazing what you can do through the mind, through pictures, anything through its location. So yeah, since activation, I am now receiving more information. There you go. That's what Tina's receiving through my videos. You everybody feel it? You feel your pixels? It's like somebody poking you. Somebody's poking you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's, well, I'm not sacred breath anymore. Yeah, it's a body buzz. I'm not sacred breath anymore because I'm altering my mind state. I'm in the 5,000 year, okay, of 7,020. So right now, okay, my voicing grids, okay, is like, it's a cloud formation. It's electricity. And it's no longer electrical current. It's a higher location of vibration. So it has that, it's kind of like this. So it has it's a plasma, my voicing plasma of its voice. Okay, so when I blow it out, it looks like this. It's very powerful stuff. And it has electrical current, but it's electric bolt, like this. Okay. That's what I did. Okay. First, it was just the sacred breath, but now I have electric bolt in the center of my mouth. That's its activation. This is what goes into your body activation through its healing. That means you're higher in division, you know? So, yeah, feeling the subdural vibrations rippling through the body from the heart center. There you go, see? What it does, okay, this is what it does. You have to understand energy, what it does, because it's intelligence. So because you're on different DNA structures of strand divisions of your graphene, okay, you're a graphene, web graphene system because you're connected through a scanning system. So when I send out those voicing grids, it goes into your DNA of its pixels. So it activates. Well, before it activates, it knows exactly where to go to fix the problem that you're having with yourself. So it will go to your heart, it will go to your mind, it will go to your eyes, it will go to your throat, it will go to your feet, it will go to your legs, it will go to your elbow, it will go to your chest, wherever it needs to have its fixing of its helping. So that's what I mean by instant. It knows its intelligence. So it's a flaming system of intelligent energy system coming from 5,000 years into the PTS unit system of the simulation of the matrix of body activations. Yay! So, guys, I'm really happy. I can't explain it. I can't put it in words. I can't put it in words how I feel, you know? So, Tina's got a body buzz. Yeah, you're welcome. And the thing is, too, you get more intelligence from that. It's not just, you know, I can do anything through healing. I could put word phrasings in there. I can change your mind adaptations. I can change your algorithm programs. I can change your computer operation systems. I can change your dream sets. I can alter your state mind systems. I can put you in the divisions of planet energy systems. I can change your hydraulics of your mind system. I can change your perceptions of your divisional level systems. I can change your energy patterns of your activation, body activation code system, the transmission light systems, all communication of vortex divisions. There's so many things I could do now, people, because I'm 5,000 years into the future. I'm living this existence. I am no longer in the physical planes of 5D. So, powerful stuff. Well, as Michael would say, if he was here, he'd say, that's what it is. That's what it is. When I say that's what it is, that's what it is. That's what I mean. If I say something, that's what it means. That's what it is. So... But, you know, I'm here to help you guys, you know, and put you in where you need to go. I mean, it's powerful stuff. So, especially now, I mean, things that are going on, you know, with everything. But it's just getting everything into its locations and everything through balance with yourself. You know, how to keep your formations intact, how to keep your mind in balance, how to keep your life in balance, how to keep your river of light. Everybody is a river of light. You have that light stream, right? You want to unite it. You want to have a glowing essence of yourself every day when you wake up. You want to know how powerful you are through the mind. And then when you alter states of your mind system, now you're changing everything through its creation. So if it goes up, it must come down. What goes around comes around. Where to stop, I can know, going with the flow. Yep. I look forward to connecting with everyone on Zoom today. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and that's what my channel is. It's all about fun, and it's all about traveling from here and there. So, but just get into the volumes of your energy cycles, understand its division, truly understand your avatar, get into practical division, use your observations of your perceptions, know exactly how to move things because it alters your state. Okay? It alters your state. Because you have to understand, when you're seeing it through dimension and you're intervening with it right now, you can change it. You can move it. You can activate it. You can put it in a higher division. You can center core with it, right? You can make it fly around. There's so many things that you can do through your mind state, right? See, that's what I meant. It's not the mind systems anymore. It's the mind state. Okay, so I'm in the state now. I'm no longer in the systems. So I've worked up to another channel division, and I just keep high rising, high rising, high rising. So in reference, it's understanding that I lived that past life, okay, thousands and thousands and thousands of decades ago. You guys have too. So once you get its alignments of your balance through its past, and you understand what you're supposed to do, then you understand everything through its balance and where you're supposed to go and what your journey is and what your mission is. So this is just the beginning for me. Knowing where I am and in 5,000 years in PT unit systems, in the simulation of its matrix, of its body activation system, which is its base of its intelligence, of its core center. Okay, so it explains to me why I created humans. But that it doesn't stop there, people. You're living a lifespan, a life stream of another civilization, of another altercation, of another alter reality system of creation. Okay? And you'll feel it. You will feel it when you go higher in divisions. Like Tina's getting smarter with her knowledge through her activations. The more you high rise, the more you understand through its system, which is its state, its mind state. Okay? So when you get into your formations of your higher self for the very first time, you're flying around, like I said, you get used to the atmospheres, the planets and all that. It's trying to get its relation, not just with space, but with you. So it has to get balanced with you and space, right? That's its alignment, right? It's alignment. It's alignment. Rotation, crown chakra, chakra system, right? Body activations, illumination, light sky, energy fields. That's its connection, right? So really get familiarized with your higher self, right? Understand what's going on. Be aware of what's going on. And then you get your focus, and then you get your conscious levels. The more you high rise through purity, the more you stand through its consciousness. So, teacher is teacher pet. It's a great look. Congrats. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And you guys know I'm in a different energy. You know I'm in a different division because you feel different with my body. I'm still me. It's just my mind state is not on the physical plane. I like to say that over and over. You just have to understand how a mind can actually do this. How a mind can actually transport a higher self or anything through formation of an energy system and actually live on another planet civilization. Okay? Because of my vortex division, because of my multi-languages division and everything through my vocabulary, this alphabetical system, you guys are understanding more and more because you're high-rising the division. So you're understanding more of its language. And that's what this galactic school provides, right? How to fly here, how to fly there. But you got to get balanced with yourself. You got to get balanced with your hand formations, get balanced with the mind, get balanced, once you come out of the mind of its brain, the mind and the brain is a spiritual system. Okay, so once you get out of the 100%, when you get out of the 100%, you work up your levels. Okay, so you start off the 100% like this. Okay, that's the spiritual system. Okay, to me, it's spiritual state of mind, but you're in the spiritual system, right? Now, you should know exactly, because it's given to you through the cosmic universe. That's how you're given a cosmic name. So you should know exactly what percentage you're at. Because the higher selves, everything through its altered state, anything through its energy of intelligence, exactly where you are through perception. That's understanding you're paying more attention. Oh, okay, I'm at 60%. That's great. Now I'm at 75. That's 80, 90. So the more you come out of its percentage of its mind altered state, the more you come into its spiritual altered state of its mind state. Okay? So it's getting into the spiritual realm of its system 100%. That's where you start, right? Because we start with the 99.9%. And that 1%, okay, is physical. Okay? Physical. 99.9%. You have to get to that division. Okay? So humanity, all this time, fifth dimension, right, has been living 10%. Right? So that'd be the 3D. 3 to 5D. So 3 in its relation to, 4 reality system. But the 3D system is 10%. Okay? The 5D, when its relation, once you get into 100%, okay, is 15%. So you have to understand your percentage, and this is understanding your distance and how far you can travel through your mind system, your mind state, your alter state. Because when you get into the alter state, now your creation is everything through its distance. So it's knowing how to take your body activation in a distance and keep yourself there. So remember I was telling you we're going through my different videos, how we're traveling here and coming back? I don't have to come back. I stay there. Right? So I have to get used to the ground. So I have to get used to the oxygen. So I have to get used to the civilization. I have to get used to the population. I have to get used to the body activation 5,000 years later into the PTS unit system. So once you get into 100% of its spiritual system, now you're walking the surfaces of the angelics. Okay, you get into angels, archangels, and its definitions, right? So you want to go up to that alter states of more and more and more and more through vibration. Because you guys are getting more intelligence now. You know, when you first started, a lot of people don't know where they are through division. Right? So again, that's why I created the Galactic School of the Round Table. Right? So you can get information from Michael. So you can get information from Unified, Angel, Tina, Linda, Sarah, Michael, Unified, right? We're all here as a team. We're all here to expand. We're all here to understand each other. We're all here to know each other. That's what it is. And once you get into the spiritual system, everybody is understanding more because we're coming into the telepathy system of its mind, of its alter state systems, or its mind system. So it's very important that we get into that percentage of 99.9%. Okay? And get into the 100% spiritual of its system. Okay? So you have to understand that why the dimensional Earth is at the 5th dimension. The vibrations have to go up with you. Okay? Because there won't be any relationship through partnership with the 5th dimension. The 5th dimension will not be able to understand you through location. So that's why these things are happening. But it's already set in its time division. So. Yeah, I know that one thing at a time. Yeah, I think that's great. Designing, a Galactic School uniform. Get some shirts made. That's in the process. We could do that. We can do it through its uprise once we get into formations and more into the Galactic Round Table. But yeah, that would be great. You know, a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, wow, he's in the 5,000 years later." I said, "How can that be?" Right? But you understand truth of me, right? So everything I say to you is truth because you're going through knowledge of intelligence. So you know I'm not crazy. And you're knowing that it is possible because you're doing things that are impossible. And they become possible to its phenomenon. It's getting into that phenomenon of its activity, people. It's knowing how to communicate through your line signals, your digital formats, okay, your graphing systems, okay, everything in mind of its alter state of its creation. Okay, getting into the tingles, getting into vibration, getting into sensitivity, getting into behavior, getting into all energies of frequencies and vibrations. Okay? All right? To alter anything through the mind state, you have to understand energy, frequency, and vibration. You have to understand those 3 elements. Okay? Energy, thought, vibration, heart. Okay? Earth, water, air, fire. Moon. Interface of the moon. 50,000 PT unit. You understand? That's its friendship with everything through you. So you understand your avatar. You understand where you are in division of avatar. It's how to get up to that balance of its avatar. Because your mind could be in its space, but the body doesn't understand the mind. So that's how they have to be balanced with everything through the chakra system. Okay? So if you want to communicate with something, you have to use your dial tones or your fingers. Right? If you want to understand your energy through your body activations, you have to understand your light signals. Okay? You have to understand your heat signature. A heat signature is understand your temperature of your body. Okay, see that framing light? It's a lacing line system. So right now I'm communicating with my computer, right, through the digital format, right? It's a line graph. It's a GPS location system. It sets course to everything through planet energy systems, right? To anything location, right? But when you alter state your mind, whoa, now you're in a higher division, right? So let's see if we have any questions here on our topics of energy cycles. Yeah, so we got into the review, uprise your energy systems, 3 activation bodies, so that's good. But there will be another review tomorrow. It will be Energy Cycles Division 2. This is where we get into teleportation. So I want to get into the aspect of how you can get in location, how you can vortex yourself. That's Division 2 of energy cycles. Okay, so you have to understand everything through rotation. Very important to understand these things. All right. So again, this is you. Now you're going to see me doing a lot of illustrations of me because, or you, it just helps me, it helps you, right? The most important thing is understand how you're connected. How many rotation cycles do you have? How many energy fields do you have? Okay, you have to understand that. The more you understand yourself through distance, the more you understand through the mind. If it's altered state or its mind system. Okay, so you have the energy fields, right? It's rotation systems. Now everything through its center, its correlation, if it is, its crown chakra. Okay. Now you understand the balance frequency levels is the center core of everything. Right? Then you get the ground formations. All right. So basically, this is what it is. Ground formations, connections to your balance. This force recognizes everything through a center of you. This is your crown chakra. Okay. And then up here, okay, it's magnetic force and highway information system. Everybody has that. It's called the altered state. So understanding the altered state or your mind system is more communications through your information system. So it's getting connected to these circle rotation centers. Okay, that's what you have to get familiar with through your avatar division. Because these are energy cycles, people. It's rotating, right? Okay. So basically, you have to see your body activations. Once you understand your avatar, you have to stand, look at your chest and see the circles. If you can see the circles and its rotation, then you can understand its color. If you can see the color, you can hear the vibration, right? That's why you want to get into the 3 elements. And then you get into see, hear, and do, right? One step at a time. But we'll go into energy cycles division 2, right? That's where you guys have to get its core center through its rotation system first. So you just got to get familiar with how to create energies, everything through a cycle, right? Because now you're getting into weather, okay? To create anything through energy, you have to understand the weather. You have to understand the altitude of its atmosphere. You have to understand its temperature of its atmosphere. There's a lot of things you guys have to understand. That's its code. You have to understand your codes of your bodies. If I want to teleport to a different planet, I have to know everything through that planet before I land there. That's getting partnership with that planet, knowing I can go there. You know, you don't want to go to a planet you're not invited to, right? What does that say about yourself? You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's getting balance with everything through your energy of its cycles. So. Okay, so you guys are chit-chatting. I'm in Canada. I'm in the outskirts of Ontario. So that's where I am in Canada. It's a great place, you know, the northern side. There's a lot to see. It gets cold in its winters. That's what I'm saying. If you want to go through anything through teleportation, you have to understand the weather. You have to understand everything through nature, and that's how you communicate with everything through the body, through its perception. Or you're not going to be able to teleport anything through division. So that's why I want to get into the energy cycles of division 2. So you can actually see yourself teleporting, right? I'm not talking about flying around with your higher self or your avatar. I'm talking about actually levitating your body as you're sitting or standing. That's a totally different transformation manifestation. You're metamorphosing your mental side into its mind state. That's how I was able to take you out of the chair or anything, if you're standing, to take you in a different realm of a different division of a portal to an activation to a code, and how to transport everybody's body activation per second. So it's just a split second. It's like a blimp. And whatever you see within that blip, you know? So, and you know it's real because you teleported, you vortexed. Time jump. Vortex jump, right? Vortex leap. It's back phrasing, but it's a different vibration through an energy of a cycle. Okay? Because that's what an activation is. Anything through portal, right? Is a circle, right? And then you got the plasma, right? Okay? Then you got the realm. Okay? Then you got the atom in the center, right? So I do. Yes, I do. I miss it a lot. I've been there a year, and there's a lot there. You know, I activate all the pyramids. I saw a lot. It's a lot of fun. You know, the Mexican people are fantastic. They're so loyal to their country, and they respect each other. You know, they respect each other, especially with their grammar. It's fantastic how they, you know, to them, it's royalty, their country, right? They love their country. Not everybody, depending on where you go, because there's Mexican North, there's Mexico City, there's Mexico, there's Puebla, Chula. There's all different locations that you can go to in Mexico. But if you go on the north side of Mexico, now you're into the States. So that's a different kind of adaptation of energy. I've been there too, because I had to cross the borders and I got into Texas. I've been to Texas. Texas is very dry, very dry. So I changed the atmospheres. Everywhere I go, I change the atmospheres. Right? And there's reasons for that, right? Because it alters everything through its creation, through its perception. So I put light activations of light skies into the dimensional realms of Texas, right? So it's understanding everything. I've been to Monterey. Monterey is a nice place. There's a lot of big mountains there. Puebla has volcanoes. Popanista, powerful energy volcanoes. They're connected through brother and sister. In relation to anything, when you understand the spiritual system, you understand more of its family system, the galactic system, because nature has its connection to its own families, right? Brothers, sister planets, father, mother planets. You just get more formations with yourself and you come together, right? So when you get into the spiritual realm, 100%, you're not just understanding yourself more. You understand how everything operates, and it's understanding how everything works in space and nature, and how everything is connected through its energies. So it's a lot of fun. Is it possible to teleport a physical body to another planet? Not in this timeline, Tina. Not in this timeline. No. No. Because it's too much density. Way too much. So you have to understand that it's the human vessel. Now, how do I make this any more clear to you? My human vessel is on the 5th dimension, but it's just a body. It's just my mind adaptation. Everything through the mind is 5,000 years into the future. So I am no longer on the physical planes of its brain, of its 5th dimension, if that makes any sense. I don't relate with that vibration anymore. Okay? But it's not possible, not in this timeline. No, not to teleport a physical body. No. Not teleport. Not right now, not in this timeline. No. No. Nope. See, the thing is too, everything through creation has its cycles and its rotations. So when our lifespans go out, right, our souls go up, we live on another planet system. And then it creates another birthing system. So you live another civilization. So either you keep going on that karma wheel. This is what happens when you go up 2 divisions. When you cut your lifespan out, okay, your life stream, it goes out, right? Your soul goes up. Now either you go back on that planet system, okay, same planet system that you're on through its past, you keep going through its rotation cycles until you understand everything that's going on through your birth of yourself. So you get off that karma wheel and you expand to your planet. So your planet starts to recognize who you are. And that's where you understand its alignments of its past, present, and future. So it's knowing that your sentient view or anything through creation of light activation has lived the past, okay, of its creation, of its civilization, right? This is understanding deep. This is going way deep. We're talking about the pharaohs. We're talking about the Egyptians. We're talking about the mummies. We're talking about King Tut. We're talking about, I told you about that. I traveled to King Tut. Why? I traveled to the pharaohs. Why? Why did we go to the Bermuda Triangle? Why did we go on a volcano? I put you guys in these positions so you can understand how real it is to the mind system, because we live the mind alter state every single day through the